just really fidgety. Just really fidgety, really all over the place right now. What's good? Welcome to the Pisces Sun, Moon, and Rising Venus reading for this time. Yeah. It's me, Empress Raven, here to bring you all a message of clarity, elevation, and ultimately for the highest good of all. If you'd like to book a personal, everything you need to know is below in the description box. Thank you for all your love, for your likes, your shares, your comments. Let's dive right in. All right, Pisces. I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of like all over the place before I could really just sit here and just like surrender to this moment. I was very nitpicky. I was very self-conscious. I was like, it was like the minute I sat down and said, okay, I'm starting with Pisces and what's their energy, it was just like an erratic flow. I felt anxiety pop in. I felt that I had to really, I just had to stop and stand firm and be like, okay, this is what's happening, this is what's going on, and this is how it's going to be. So if that energy is resonant for you at this time, like I said, for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Pisces, then let me know. A song that I channeled the minute I stepped into y'all's energy, it was, I think the song was called Testify by Common. And I know him and Taraji P. Henson. Taraji P. Henson was in the video. But the concept of the video is like, you know, it's some real sneakiness going on. And this person is testifying, speaking the truth, trying not to get, you know, thrown in jail because they're innocent. And the whole time, like, it was the woman that was in there shook up that had really committed the crime. She had really committed the crime. So someone else was throwing the hand and hiding, throwing the stone and hiding their hand, hoping to get the innocent person locked up. And conclusively in the video got away with it. So if you're under some type of attack, judgment of character, people are, I don't know, it's just like this energy of like, you must stand your ground and be confident in what it is that you are doing, speaking, creating, stepping into, period. It's non-negotiable. And that energy is surrounding you. So it's like, if you feel like you are going through a trial, or if you feel like if you're being, you know, if you're facing a judgment right now, and apply that inwardly and outwardly. If you feel as if you're facing judgment right now, this is like what that energy that's presenting itself. So take the stand. Take a stand. Align with your truth. Align with the truth. And prevail. Okay? But this erratic energy of don't know if I'm coming or going, or just erratic, it's like I said, like sometimes you're against yourself, sometimes you're with yourself, sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't, sometimes it's this, sometimes it's that. You know what I mean? Like, and it's a major need for you to, a change in the wind just flew out. This is the overall energy that's happening right now. And as you can see with this zebra, giraffe, horse, no, it's just a zebra, I'm sorry, but He has a lot on his back. You're being asked to face your true north right now, Pisces. Face your true north. That is the name of this reading. Facing your true north. Okay? That's ultimately what you're being asked to do. And don't waver. I feel it's a major need for you to lighten your load. Could be one too many people in your ear, in your life. Just keep your own counsel at this time. I had to make a firm decision to sit here and just surrender and be and step into this moment. You know what I mean? So do just that. Stop. Breathe. Surrender. Step into the moment. One step at a time, one movement at a time. Like, you're changing the trajectory of the way in which you navigate and embody your energy. Okay? This erratic energy, this inability to, you know what I mean? Like, it's time for you to step into a flow in the direction of your truest self. Step into the flow and face your true north, okay? This change in the wind, this judgment, this swiftness, how swift this happens is truly up to you, and based on who's coming and who's going. Like, who are you going to allow, who are you going to allow to stay in your space that actually enhances your energetic field, that actually enhances your life, that actually enhances your, beingness, what personality, traits, what behaviors, what patterns, and I'm just watching like this. Now my eye got like, is on this flame, and this flame is flickering. You know what I mean? Like, it's now time to see what is causing your flame to flicker, opposed to just stand tall, strong, and fluid in what it is, in your beingness and who you are. Okay, Pisces. So no baggage can come. No, this is a very personal journey that you're on right now. So all parts of you and all parties that are involved or just in your immediate connection or your immediate energetic field, they must be light. It has to be light. Okay, a major emphasis on everyone can't come. Everyone isn't meant to journey where you are journeying. This is a very personal moment right now, because I feel like it's just giving me energy. I keep hearing that Testify song, and then now that I'm looking at this card, it's like, and she kept singing, before you take my love away. Like, before you give up, before you step into this space, or maybe you're stepping into this space of confusion, like, I need you to stop, to stand, to speak, and to surrender. Stop, stand, speak, surrender. Okay? A change in the wind is coming by way of your ability to step into a vibrational flow that allows you to stay consistent with facing your true north. Okay? That's what's going on, Pisces gang. So, yeah. That's what's happening. A change in the wind, because you're getting your mind, body, soul, spirit connection right. And you're not flickering, you're not wavering, you're not in between all these worlds. You're gonna really align your energy and your focus to facing your true north. And so at the top, the main energy, along with the overarching transit energy that you have, is Seven of Wands. You have the Seven of Wands here. And she's what? Confident. She's bold. She's assertive. She got her hand up on her hip, and when she dip, I dip, you dip, okay? When she dip, I dip, you dip. But she started it. Because she know what she's doing. She's calling the shot. She's leading the way. But for one, she's not taking nothing off nobody. For two, she's not allowing outside influences, opinions, or circumstances to deflect her from what it is that she said, what she said, that she gonna do what she do. This is a major time of introspection. For you to see where these daggers, see how I hand up on him, to see who got the audacity to be coming up against you, line up on you, or challenging your character, or your judgment, or harshly judging you, or is this yourself? Is this you to you? Two, as well as others, because if that's what's happening on inside, that's definitely what is going to be playing outside and around you. So it's the audacity of you, 333, the audacity of you to play with yourself, you know? Like I said, it could definitely be an aspect of you throwing these daggers at you. Your shadow could be here, showing up, throwing those old people, those old situations, those old behaviors at you, not knowing if causing confusion, you know, or just challenging you at this time. It could be you harshly critiquing, or just having a very keen eye on your shortcomings is also what I'm getting. So I need you to focus on your strengths at this time. I need you to allow your strengths to be capitalized on. I need you to allow your strengths to grow, because those weaknesses will no longer exist as you capitalize and pour into the things that you are naturally strong, that you are innately bomb at, okay? So the Seven of Wands energy definitely serves you with this change in the wind, because you are aligning yourself with this confidence, with this ability to be introspective, with this ability to connect to yourself in a very honest and true way, so that no one or nothing can force you to flicker into fear or flicker into, you know, they energy, just take on something that just don't belong to you. It's trauma, drama, all the things, you know what I'm saying? So don't allow the energy of confusion to overtake you and put you out of this space of growth that you are commanding into your auric field. As far as your mental body goes, Pisces, we have the Ace of Disc and the King of Disc here. We have the potential to sow seeds of, you heard that yelling, you know, just like boom, just reprogramming. It's giving me an energy of literally, you have the potential to sow seeds of your truth into your mental body, and to really do it in such a masterful way that you never come up against this level of internal self-doubt that sometimes plagues you. I feel like, if anything, it's your relationship with you that plagues you the most, whether you're aware of it or not. It's how you feel about you. It's what you think is real and true about you that plagues you the most. And it's not until it, you know, comes back to you through your relationships, through your friendships, through things of that nature, that you're able to see how much it was you versus you the entire time. So I feel like this mental body energy of extreme potential and growth. It's like this is literally like your as above, so below. It literally creates fruits. It literally creates a master of, you know, generosity is coming up. Like, you're able to feed others what you feed yourself, but it all begins and ends with you. So your mental body is gonna create such a beautiful and fruitful physical existence here once you begin to sow seeds of truth and in limitlessness and boundless potential, and really tap into that part of you that already knows. Really go back and retrieve some of those past life things that you have mastered. But the only way that you can really connect and align with these energies is to, for one, admit that it exists within you, and for two, to cater to this relationship with yourself. Okay, you have to cater to this relationship within yourself. So your mind, this is literally the time when you're literally going to be stabilizing that maniac mind. You're going to be stabilizing that energy body that makes you flicker in and out of your truth, that makes you flicker in and out of fear, that makes you flicker in and out of what's real and what's true in the moment. You know, the thing that these are the thoughts, the behaviors, the patterns that are, I think, still attached to some old programming that cause you to step into, like, this very elusive energy about yourself, okay? So the mental body is going to be producing some very physical abundance once this is cleared out. I feel like you're literally going to be clearing out the like I said, that mental body energy as you are aligning with and facing your true north. Okay, so what's going on in the emotional body? Literally, all three cards flew out. So we have a lot of desire. We have completion here. We have this phoenix wanting to rise from, this phoenix rising. I feel like the phoenix is rising from the ashes in terms of your emotional connection with this part of your transit. And so we have the Prince of Wands here. I feel like you're gonna be you're coming in fast and strong, not really as attentive to yourself as you should be during such a transformative time. And so this is like a marker to heed. This is also how you receive energy coming in. And like I said, it could be a flighty type of level of receptivity that you have with how you intake energy from the outside world. So this is it is imperative that you ground yourself, Pisces. It's imperative that you are not flighty or just in and out. I want to say in and out of your truth. You can't fluctuate. You can't play with it. You got to stay with it, because your ability to stand in conviction, your ability to be more emotionally mature and receptive to your own energy, as well as how you filter energy from the outside world, is crucial. That's what it is. It's a vibrational and emotional maturity that is sweeping in over you at this time. Because once again, it's the relationship within that is creating the reality without. All right? And you're making your way downtown, walking fast, and it's homebound. Making my way downtown, walking fast, paces some, I don't know, and I'm homebound. And you're walking right into your desires. And I feel like what you are desiring at this time, Pisces, is stability. Is a solid foundation. I'm also seeing I honor virtue, which is the first ideal of my eye. And you have virtue as the main energy that's surrounded by the four pillars of, you know what I mean? Dang. Oh, I'm going to put that down below. But there are four pillars of truth, of conviction, of discernment, of, righteousness that surrounds your ability to honor virtue. You know what I mean? So the 4 of Wands, I can definitely see and feel is your ability, your emotional body. Hold on, let me get it so it's flying this way. Yeah, your emotional maturity, your relationship within your heart space, your relationship with you is flowing and growing into harmony, into balance, to help you declare completion over. I just feel like this is like a you're cleaning up the mess here. You're cleaning up any vibrational or emotional pollution that causes you to burn out. You're stepping into a space where you can stand in what it is that you know to be true, align with it, produce fruits from it. You know what I mean? And that process may not be as smooth operator for you right now. It may not be as cool, calm, and collect as you desire it to be, but it's because of this inner work that needs to take place first for it to show itself in your outer work, okay? You have to get emotionally, sound and clear on what desires it is. Where do you need harmony? Where do you need to find more balance? Where are you putting out more than you are getting back? Where are you giving more than you're receiving? Where are you stepping in? Like, I feel like if you headed to where you headed, but your relationship is still on some low vibration, okay, come on now, that's that work right there. If you are wanting your business to be this top tier place, but you haven't got your LLC, your business bank account, and you haven't really created a container for any of this to come into stability, then I mean, you a nickel out here looking for a dime. You're not vibrationally adept to what it is that you are seeking. You have to meet those standards. You have to meet that criteria within yourself before you can say, this is what I want outside of me. Because can you handle it? Can you sustain it? If you had the whole world in your hands, what would really happen? Would it be a fight or flight situation? Would you sink or would you swim? Or would you soar? Or would you soar? That is the question. So your emotions are definitely coming into a space of alchemy. I feel like you're about to be really stepping into emotional alchemy as you now begin to be more present, because that's what is missing. That is the presence, inner body presence, vibrational presence. Okay, that flickering, that fight or flight, that change in the wind, that ability or the inability to face your true north. You're lacking presence within. Presence within creates what? Presence without. So emotional alchemy can be a swift and harmonious transaction where nothing that can't happen without emotional maturity. Because for the mind, body, soul, spirit, for earth, air, fire, and water to combine with the spirit body, for the akasha and for the alchemy to create itself, you got to be there. You got to be one with. You got to be. You feeling it all. You're not escaping it. You're not running to and from. You're not bringing anyone else's energy into your vibrational field. You're not polluting yourself. You are truly within your own vortex, facing your true north, bringing it all to you, magnetizing and really capitalizing off what it means to be a soul having a human experience, Pisces. I don't feel as if much has to be clarified from beginning to end right now. So let's see how the physical body is going to continue to align with this facing of the true north. How are you going to put all this into action? How the past is also playing a role right now at this time. So let's see with the physical body. And the outcome. What's the outcome? If you like this reading so far, if it's resonant for you, go ahead and make sure you like and just drop a comment down below. Drop a comment down below and feel free to sign up for our Patreon. I thank you so much for the donations that you all leave to the channel. If you like to, my Cash App and PayPal is down below. And like I said, we have a few Patreon tiers where you can sow a seed monthly, get my extended readings, as well as join our community. So how this is all coming to be for you, this transit, Pisces, is based on the work that you're willing to put in, based on the egoic deaths that you are going to allow to happen, based on your ability to clear out this gunk from the past self. I feel like this is also giving me like karmic debt, clearing that out, Um, it could be some past life. It could be some ancestral healing as to why you are this way and how it has just been a thing, and now it's no longer a thing with you. It ends. It stops with you. Okay, Pisces, but that's just depending on the ability for you to go inside out and allow this dead weight to fall. Allow yourself to begin again. This time with integrity, this time with a clear intention, this time more intimately. Okay? We have the High Priestess here, and in this spread that I'm working with, this is the 8th card of the deck. In a traditional Celtic cross, I believe this is how outside sees you, okay? But in this spread in particular, the High Priestess also shows the way in which you put things in action based on the energy that you receive from the outside world. So, and we had the Page of the Prince of Wands here, being that energy that showed up with how you receive energy from the outside, or just like your I guess you could say this is like your emotional stability card right now. Like, but a lot of this is like a lot of the energy that comes in, and this is what you do with it. Okay, that's what these 2 cards in the position that they come out in represent. Okay, so this is also a card of emotional immaturity or emotional maturity, just fast action, you know. But that, as you can see, is transitioning you have the ability to transmute this immaturity to one of the highest intuitive energies of the entire deck, which is the High Priestess, because it's intuition, it's spiritual oneness, connectedness, it's wisdom, all those parts. Emotional alchemy is taking place here, and this is something that I feel is generational, something that is a part of your past, is a part of who you've known yourself to be, that is being pushed into like I said, a egoic death. It's a transformation that's happening. And the way that you are when it comes to identifying with this part of yourself could definitely be something that, like I said, was passed down to you, the way in which you relate to yourself or handle business or emote or emotionally express or intuitively anchor down in on, all those things, you know. So it's room for an exponential amount of growth, a transformational relationship, Pisces, as well as a like I said, you face your true north, which creates a very extreme change. You're going through changes. So we have 2 5s on the board, and I think these are the only numbers that present themselves doubled up in your reading. Yep, you have actually a lot more major arcana than anything. So I feel your higher self is really definitely leading the way. It's all about your ability to connect with it and make these changes, to change your perspective and the way in which you you cross your T's and dot your I's. You have the outcome being the 5 of Wands for you during this transit. And your relationship with yourself is no longer going to be as chaotic, which is beautiful, because your perception of yourself is transforming. You're stepping into an extreme level of change within that produces a very magnetic and ultimately fruitful change without. But everything, like your relationship to the world, your relationship to yourself, your your perspective on this transit, your thoughts, your ability to complete this. It all is based off of you. This is all about you. This is all about you, Pisces. It's all about you. How you align, connect, direct, perceive, relate, believe. It's all based on your inner world. Okay? And so one thing I do want to clarify. I do want to clarify this relationship with perception and action. Just your thoughts, your purification. Clear cords. I do feel that this is the real work coming out of this during this season, is this purified. And it keeps being so many outside distractions and just booms and people and every time I get to like a peak moment during you guys' reading. Okay? So I definitely can sense and feel that your environment, the people in your life, the things that make up and create your livelihood are being purified, are being really looked at, okay? Really taking a deep look at it, okay? Really building and forming a new relationship within, around, and without. One that really does serve your higher self, your truest being, okay? If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, everything you need to know is in the description box below. I sense that this is a major assessment for you. One that does call on your best self moving forward. And it's put up or shut up time. Shut up or put up time, whichever way it resonates with you. And what I'm intuitively feeling is that you can have it all, but you got to believe that you deserve it. You are the master of your fate, Pisces. Go for what you know. I'll catch you on the flip side.